Inner Agent 3. Saying that name may have brought back some trauma for some of you, and if so, my apologies. It is a really weird battle, not just because of how difficult the battle is, even though it is traumatizingly hard, actually. But it's been a constant mystery as to where this battle actually takes place. It doesn't make any sense as to when it actually happens, or where it happens, or if it even actually happens. So let's figure out where Inner Agent 3 takes place, or if it even does take place. So let's start off with some theories. Theory 1, it isn't even actually real. The Inner Agent 3 battle is something that Agent 8 imagines. It seems far-fetched at first until you really give it a little more thought. We already know that the subway music in the Deep Sea Metro gets more distorted by the calamari incantation over time. And this calamari incantation that Agent 8 is hearing is actually going on in Agent 8's head, and they're just imagining it there. Ask yourself a question. Have you ever just been having shower thoughts and imagining yourself winning an argument or a big fight that you wouldn't have normally won? I'm not saying that the Inner Agent 3 fight is a shower thought, but I'm trying to paint a picture that Inner Agent 3 could be Agent 8's imagination. I mean, Agent 3 isn't even wearing an ink tank in this fight, so something's not right. Before we discuss more, let's look at some other theories, because when you unlock all the mem cakes, a text box comes up that says, somewhere in the Deep Sea Metro, you hear the sounds of a door open. And when you go to the locker to start the battle, you get a text box that reads, your memories of 2 years ago have now returned. Now prepare to ride those squid-tastic waves again. But on that quote, let's move to Theory 2. The Inner Agent 3 fight happened after the DJ Octavio battle. I mean, it literally tells us that it happened after Agent 8 is freed from Octarian society. So we've really already got a lot of evidence from the actual game. So what more can we use to prove that this happened after the Octavio battle? Well, for one, Cuttlefish tells you that in the beginning of the game, Agent 8 and Agent 3 were fighting. So maybe the fight we're seeing here is actually the fight that happened before they were all captured. Well, no. Agent 8 has her problematic for me trying to decode what these are bracelets on, which, ugh. So this fight can't be taking place before the gang's all captured, because those bracelets were placed on 8 after she got captured by the Deep Sea Metro. So where does this leave us? Because we still don't have an answer. Well, while doing my research, I found my way over to Inkopedia, and they had an explanation that I really liked. There was a battle between 8 and 3, but remember, they didn't get to finish their fight. Now, guess what, homies? This links back to Theory 1. It was all in Agent 8's head. Well, kinda. So, because the fight was interrupted and they were dragged into the Deep Sea Metro, the fight was never finished. If you remember from looking at the mem cakes, which 100% need a breakdown, Agent 8 is a very complex character. Agent 8 probably had some emotional issues that she had to deal with right after receiving all her memories. Remember, you can't fight Agent 3 without all the mem cakes. So after hearing all her memories, she remembered the fight with Agent 3, and unable to finish it, she imagined herself and Agent 3 fighting where the fighting originally broke out. When you hear calamari incantation in the background, that's Agent 8 once again humming the incantation, which Captain Cuttlefish calls out in the opening cutscene. However, there is one big hole in this theory. The opening text says Agent 8 was reliving that memory from 2 years ago, and canonically, Octo Expansion happened 2 years after Hero Mode, so once again, this cannot be the actual explanation. So, we got some problems, and we've only got a few possible explanations left. So, brief rundown of where we're at so far. It's all in 8's head, it takes place before Octo Expansion, or it takes place after Splatoon 1. Those are all the ideas we have, and all of them have plot holes. So, it would look like we're still in the same place as where we started. But, I think I may have had it cracked. What if I told you that all of these theories are correct? The fight that we play through is in Agent 8's head. The arena is based off of Agent 8's previous life in Octo Valley, and we can see with the flying platforms in Wasabi. She's wearing her Deep Sea Metro tags in the fight, so she's basing her appearance off of the changes she's made in that Metro. She's imagining Agent 3's fighting style off what she saw before when she was brought down into the Deep Sea Metro, and all of the extra difficulty was due to her exaggerating what she believed Agent 3 to be capable of, because she's got a bit of a special connection to Agent 3. To add some more evidence to this, some of the developers who worked on Zelda Breath of the Wild, the Champion's Ballad, also worked on Octo Expansion. And you know what Champion's Ballad and Octo Expansion both have in common? the main characters fighting more powerful versions of older bosses in their minds. So, to answer the question of where does Agent 3 take place, in a place that was significant to Agent 8's life, somewhere where like she heard the calamari incantation for the first time, and in this important place, she imagines battling a super powerful version of Agent 3 in her head. Thank you guys so much for watching. This theory was a pretty tough nut to crack, and as always, if new evidence surfaces, I will be sure to make a follow-up. But anyways, thank you gamers for watching, and I will see you guys later. See ya.